Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Welcome to my garden. My name is Wilma. This is a brand new garden, so I'm going to give you a somewhat tour of a empty garden space, but I'm going to try to fill it up and hopefully you'll come along with me. Let's take a look. So this is my garden area. Pretty new. Nothing planted in the beds just yet. I was attempting to put in that one over there some lettuce, buttercrunch lettuce, but I have a few beds. This one's not completely full yet. We're getting there though. Then we have these in the middle that are filled with soil, but I'm waiting for onion sets to come in from Haas, hopefully this next week, and I will be planting those there. I have a 2x8 here that is not full yet. I need to get some more soil, but I have leaves and some wood here at the bottom to help fill up some of the space. We did the same to all of these. We had some oak and some pecan wood that we found, and so we filled up half the beds to save on soil. And then we ended up getting organic garden soil with compost, with mushroom compost from a company here in Houston. They delivered to us and we just filled it up. So we have these 6 beds here in the middle. These are, the longer ones are 3x6, I believe, and then we have 2 4x4s. All of these my husband and I made. The little small ones we made from pallets that we found. So we just recycled that, pulled everything apart. That's why you see all the little nail holes. So we took those apart, stained them, and put it together. Free wood. These are bigger ones. We bought the wood at Home Depot. And then these 2x8s that we have here, they were 4x8s. We found, I believe it was 4 boxes of 4x8 beds at a liquidation store near us. And instead of putting them together as 4x8s, my husband and I decided we'd get some more space out of it by cutting them in half. And he had some, what is this? Roofing panels? I'm not sure the name of it. So he just put that on the back side. Then on the front you can see the pretty little garden bed. And those we just put halves. So 2 4x4s. That one, those 2, and there's one more in the corner instead of 4x8s, 4x4s and 2x8s, so we get a lot more space. I do have some stuff that I was planting in grow bags. Lots of potatoes, lettuces, radishes, carrots, some sugar snap peas, onions here. And this is a little lime tree that I just got. It's very cute. I didn't have any lime trees because I can never find limes that have seeds. But I do have, let me show you here, a bunch of orange and lemon plants, or soon to be trees, because every time we have lemons or oranges, I take the seeds and I plant them. So I have quite a bit, but I didn't have any limes. So I had to buy some, or buy one. That one right there. And then I have my GreenStalks filled with a variety of different things. Basil, leeks from Haas, sugar snap peas, Haas Warrior bunching onions. This one is a Sugar Daddy snap peas from, I believe, Botanical Interest. I have just quite a few things here. It's a bit of a mess right now because we just got our garden together. We made a little trellis from a cattle panel, so I can't wait for something to be growing on there. I have my eggplant, some jalapenos that I'm trying to save until March when I can plant them, so they've been going into our gym at night when it's cold. We're in Houston, so it doesn't get too cold, but cold enough to kill them off, so I'm trying to save them. These are my elephant garlic that I also got from Haas, and they are growing beautifully. So what I am trying to do today, because since I'm still a brand new gardener, very inexperienced, I have to do a lot of butter crunch lettuce seeds into this little grow bag. I think this is a 10-gallon, I think. And a lot of them germinated. And I know they're not going to fit in here because I'm assuming a butter crunch lettuce is going to be about the size of a head of lettuce. So I'm trying to separate them right now without damaging roots. So I'm pulling little chunks out a little at a time so I can separate. I fertilized the soil because it's brand new soil, so I fertilized it with some 4x4, a little bit of blood meal I think I put in there as well. And I'm putting a little bit of the smart release, so over time it's gonna give some more fertilizer. So this is what we're doing today. I will show you when I'm done. Hopefully I did not, or I do not, hurt any of these little roots when I'm trying to transplant them. I also have some more lettuces over here that I need to do the same thing to. So we'll see how that goes. But I will show y'all when I'm done. Okay, about halfway done with this grow bag. This is a lot of unnecessary work if I would have done this correctly, but I didn't have my garden beds at the time when I planted these, and I should have known better than to put so many seeds in one little baby grow bag. I honestly didn't think they were all going to germinate like that, so I was just sprinkling, and I did too many. I did that to quite a few other ones, so I'm gonna have to transplant a lot of things. This is where we are so far. Almost done sprinkling some of the fertilizer throughout the bed as I go. Almost done with this. So this is gonna be a 2x8 full of butter crunch lettuce. It's a good thing we like lettuce in this household. We're gonna need to. And then I have a couple more grow bags to go. 2 more with lettuce, different variety. And one, I read somewhere online that you can plant carrots and radishes in the same space. So I did that. And I did too many again. So this little bag here, I have carrots and radishes. And according to what I read online, the radishes go up. This is, what kind are these? Scarlet Nantes carrots, I believe. I'm not sure what variety of radishes, if I can find it. I don't have it. but it is, see the little carrots here, and then the radishes. So I'm going to attempt to transplant some of these to give them some more space. They're still fairly young. I think they've been in here about 2 or 3 weeks. I'd have to check the date. But I'm going to see if I can transplant them. If not, we'll see what happens. I'll just have extra tiny radishes. And then here, this was my experimental one. I threw a lot of things in here. That little tag says chives, parsley, cabbage, bunching onions. Not that many things are growing though. And I planted these the same time as I planted those. So maybe I didn't do too bad. It looks like the cabbage right in the middle grew, but nothing else really. Some bunching onions on the side. This might be parsley. So this one's not too bad. For everything that I threw in there, it doesn't look too bad. This one I will have to transplant as well. This is Pablo crisp head lettuce. So these are not too big lettuce variety, but they're still too big for this. So I'm going to have to take that out. This one is a Michelin mix salad bowl, Lalo Rosso lettuce mix. So these were like 2 different variety of mixes in the bag that I threw in here. I didn't throw the whole packet, but I threw quite a bit of seeds. This one here, when it was smaller, it was in 4s. So I just like halved it down with a line. And I have Tom Bunch collards on one side. This side has Alabama blue collard. This one was chop collards. And this side was Vanties, I think. Vanties collard. They're all Haas variety seeds. These all grew, so I'm going to have to transplant those. So there's just quite a few things that I'm going to have to move because of not knowing what I was doing when I was throwing everything together. This one is a pint-size lettuce, Tom Thumb lettuce, and Little Jim lettuce all together. You can see the different varieties. They look different. I'm not sure which is which, but I sprinkled them on different sides, so there's 3 different sections here. So it'll be a little bit easier to transplant these, but I don't know which is which. I'd have to look online to see what they look like so I can name them properly. And this one, black seeded Simpson lettuce. This one I'm definitely going to have to. I threw quite a few seeds in here as well, and the germination rate was really good. This is more Haas super sugar snap peas, growing very well. This one, I don't remember. Little finger and scarlet and Auntie's carrots. So lots of carrots in here. Although this looks like something else. Oh, I did it again. Cherry bell and German giant radishes. So this is a mixture of radishes and carrots as well. Well, I can't do that again in grow bags because there's no room. My tomato didn't make it in the winter, the very cold days that we had. This one did give us quite a few tomatoes this past summer. She did very well this year, but didn't make it through the cold. This one, this one's not really growing anything at all. This is supposed to be a Haas Harmony Butterhead lettuce, but nothing is growing in here. And that's the only thing I planted in here. It looks like it's really dry, but it's really not. That's just the Texas heat. See, look, it's really damp underneath. Because I just watered these yesterday. But look, here's one little thing here. But nothing is really growing here. I don't know why. The germination rate for this one was not so good. Which is really strange because I have a lot of success with Haas. Haas seeds are really good, but this one, for some reason, it did not. Alright, well, let me continue. Here's a little lime tree that my husband planted a few years ago. I mean, not lime, I'm sorry. Lemon tree. But it hasn't really done anything. It's been this same size for at least 3 years. So what I tried to do this year is I cut off, no, it was probably this high. It was probably this high. But all the leaves were dead and discolored, no matter what we did. So I cut off all the leaves, quite a few of the stems. I made it really, really short. And now there's new growth coming out, which is really exciting. So hopefully it's probably gonna do something finally. So we'll see. I don't know what variety it is. I don't even remember when we got a lemon tree, but it's there. Alright, let me continue on. Okay, this is it. This is what I had left. Couldn't get everything in there without squishing it, so I left a little bit in there. I need to make a tag for these, but they have so much more space. So I'm happy with that. Now on to the next one. They might still be a tad bit squished, depending on how big they get, but it's so much better than it was. I think we're gonna finish up for today. I'm not sure what else to do. I might do one more bag, I'm not really sure. It's still a little early, so we'll see. If I end up doing something else, I will bring the camera back out. If not, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye, everybody.